the alleyway sweep of the wind sifting the leaves. Jeweler the spiderweb, connoisseur of autumn's opulence, blade of lightning harvesting the sky. Keeper of the small gate, choreographer of entrances and exits, midnight whisper traveling the wires. Seducer, healer, deity or thief, I will see you soon enough in the shadow of the rainfall, in the brief violet darkening a sunset. But until then I pray, watch over him as a mountain guards its covert ore, and the harsh falcon its flightless young.
Just plain dough. Chalk it up, fork it over, shell it out, watch it burn, rusty pockets. To be made of it, to have it, to burn. Greenbacks, devil eagles, mega bucks and Ginny Mays. They creases the palm, feathers and assholes, heads above water makes both ends meet. Money breeds money, gathering interest, compounding daily, always in circulation. Money, you don't know where it's been, but you put it where your mouth is, and it talks. Money, you don't know where it's been, but you put it where your mouth is, and it talks. Money, you don't know where it's been, but you put it where your mouth is, and it talks.
see the sun is falling from the trees. Of afternoon, waiting in the silent house. Northern night, no sleep relieves when memory repeats its prosecution. My thirst with sand, I offer you this scarred and guilty hand, until others mix our ashes. Comfort me with stones, quench my thirst with sand. I offer you this scarred and guilty hand, until others mix our ashes.
absolutely slow, sifting through our pooling in darkness, gathering the springs, then rising without our agency, only to dissolve in mist or cloud or dew. This is a prayer to unbelief, to candles guttering in darkness, undivided, to incense drifting into emptiness. It is the smile of the stone Madonna and the silent fury of a consecrated wine, a benediction on the death of a young god, brave and beautiful, rotting on a tree. This is a litany to earth and ashes, to the dust of roads and vacant rooms, to the fine silk circling in a shaft of sun, settling indifferently on books and beds. This is a prayer for praise when we become. Dust thou art, to dust thou shalt return. Savor its taste, the bitterness of earth and ashes. Oh, ashes. This is a prayer in short and unfinished, for you my love, my loss, my leash, and a rosary of words to count on times. Illusions all the minutes, hours, days. The calendar compounds as if the past existed somewhere, like an inheritance, still waiting to be claimed. Until last it is all dignity, mon Dieu, my reader, my voyeur, as if the mist steaming from the gorge, this pure paradox, the shattered river rising as it falls, splintering the light, soaring it skyward, nightward, what nightward, let up, make the luminous, even as it vanishes, we're not alive. Until the last days are living, mon Dieu, my reader, my voyeur, as if the mist steam from the gorge, this pure paradox, the shattered river rising as it falls, splintering the light, swirling it skyward, and a transparent, no opaque but luminous, even as it vanishes, we're not our life.
That if your book falls open to a certain page, that any phrase you read will make a difference today, or that the voices you might overhear when the wind moves through the yellow, green, and golden tent of autumn speak to you. Things ripen or go dry like plays on the dark surface of the lake. Each afternoon your shadow walks beside you on the wall, and the days stay long and heavy underneath the distant rumor of the harvest. One more summer gone, and one way or another you survive, dull or regretful, never learning that nothing is hidden in the obvious changes of the world, that even the dim reflection of the sun on tall dry grass is more than you will ever understand. And only briefly then you touch, you see, you press against the surface of impenetrable things. Your shadow walks beside you on the wall, and the days stay long and heavy underneath the distant rumor of the harvest. One more summer gone, and one way or another you survive, dull or regretful, never learning that nothing is hidden in the obvious changes reflection of the sun on tall dry grass is more than you will ever understand. And only briefly then you touch, you see, you press against the surface of impenetrable things.
Now you hear what the house has to say. Pipes clanking, water running in the dark. The mortgage walls shifting in discomfort, and voices mounting in an endless drum, with small complaints like the sounds of a family that year by year you've learned how to ignore. To the things you own, all that you've worked for these past years, the murmur of property, of things in disrepair, the moving parts about to come undone, and twisting in the sheets, remember all the faces you could not bring yourself to love. Have escaped you until now. The venting furnace, the floorboards underfoot, the steady accusations of the clock, numbering the minutes no one will mark. The terrible clarity this moment brings, the useless insight, the unbroken dark. The floorboards underfoot, the steady accusations of the clock, numbering the minutes no one will mark. The terrible clarity this moment brings, the useless insight, the unbroken dark.
good. Without a label, it's for you.
I can imagine someone who found these fields unbearable, who climbed the hillside in the heat, cursing the dust, tracking the brittle weeds underfoot, wishing a few more trees for shade. An Easterner especially who would scorn the meagerness of summer, the dry, twisted shapes of black elm, scrub oak and chaparral, a landscape August has already drained of green. One who would hurry over the clinging thistle, foxtail, golden poppy, knowing everything was just a weed, unable to conceive that these trees and sparse brown bushes were alive. And hate the bright stillness of the noon without wind, without motion. The only other living thing, a hawk, hungry for prey, suspended in the blinding sunlit blue. And yet how gentle it seems to someone raised in a landscape short of rain, the skyline of a hill broken by no more trees than one can count, the grass, the empty sky, the wish for water.
Asking why, feel the weight on my soul. In this realm, I lose control. Tattered dreams, shattered hope, haunted memories, shadows stalk through the noise. I try to flee, but the demons find their way to me.
Once again you think of how cool the autumns were at home, dressed as if you had just left the courtyard of the summer palace. Walk the boundaries of the park, count the steps you take each day, miles that span no distances, journeys in sunlight toward the dark.
rosary of words to count out time's illusions. All the minutes, hours, days, the calendar compounds as if the past existed somewhere like an inheritance, still waiting to be claimed. Until at last it is all to me, on you, Marita, my voyeur, as if the mist steaming from the gorge, this pure paradox, the shattered river rising as it falls, splintering the light swirling its skyward, neither transparent nor opaque, but luminous, even as it vanishes when not our life. Till at last it is all listening on view, my reader, my voyeur, as if the mist steaming from the gorge, this pure paradox, the shattered river rising as it falls, splintering the light swirling its skyward, neither transparent nor opaque, but luminous, even as it vanishes when not our life. Circling in a shaft of sun, settling indifferently on boats and beds. This is a prayer to praise what we become. Dust thou art, to dust thou shalt return. Savor its taste, the bitterness of earth and ashes. This is a litany to earth and ashes, to the dust of roads and vacant rooms, to the fine silk circling in a shaft of sun, settling indifferently on boats and beds. This is a prayer to praise what we become. Dust thou art, to dust thou shalt return. Savor its taste, the bitterness of earth and ashes. You could not bring yourself to love. But now you must listen to the things you own, all that you've worked for these past years, the murmur of property, of things in disrepair, the moving parts about to come undone, and twisting in the sheets. Remember all the faces you could not bring yourself to love.
Do not expect that if your book falls open to a certain page that any phrase you read will make a difference today, or that the voice Things ripen or go dry like plays on the dark surface of the lake. Each afternoon your shadow walks beside you on the wall, and the days stay long and heavy underneath the distant rumor of the harvest. One more summer gone, and one way or another you survive, dull or regretful, never learning that nothing is hidden in the obvious changes of the world. That even the dim reflection of the sun on tall dry grass is more than you will ever understand. And only briefly then you touch, you see, you press against the surface of impenetrable things. On the dark surface of the lake, each afternoon your shadow walks beside you on the wall, and the days stay long and heavy underneath the distant rumor of the harvest. One more summer gone, and one way or another you survive, dull or regretful, never learning that nothing is hidden in the obvious changes of the world. That even the dim reflection of the sun on tall dry grass is more than you will ever understand. One more summer gone, and one way or another you survive, dull or regretful, never learning that nothing is hidden in the obvious changes of the world. That even the dim reflection of the sun on tall dry grass is more than you will ever understand. It's more than you will ever understand. It's more than you will ever understand. And only briefly then, you touch, you see, you press against the surface of impenetrable things.
All afternoon, my brothers and I have worked in the orchard, digging this hole, laying you into it carefully, packing the soil. Rain blackened the horizon, but cold winds kept it over the Pacific, and the sky above us stayed the dull gray of an old year coming to an end. Plants a tree to celebrate his first son's birth, with olive or a fig tree, a sign that the earth has one more life to bear. I would have done the same, probably laid new stock into my father's orchard, a green sapling rising among the twisted apple boughs, a promise of new fruit in other autumns. But today we kneel in the cold, planting you, our native giant, defying the practical custom of our fathers, wrapping in your roots a lock of hair, a piece of an infant's birth cord, all that remains above earth of a firstborn son, a few stray atoms brought back to the elements. We will give you what we can, a labor in our soil, water drawn from the earth when the skies fail. Nights scented with the ocean fog, days softened by the circuit of bees. We plant you in the corner of the grove, bathed in western light, a slender shoot against the sunset. And when our family is no more, all of his unborn brothers dead, every niece and nephew scattered, the house torn down, his mother's beauty, ashes in the air. I want you to stand among strangers, all young and ephemeral to you, silently keeping the secret of your birth. air. A piece of it is its birth core, all that remains of a hidden fjord, all that remains above earth of the firstborn sun. A few stray atoms brought back to the elements. We will give you what we can, a labor in our soil, water drawn from the earth when the skies fail. Nights scented with the ocean fog, days softened by the circuit of bees. We plant you in the corner of the grove, bathed in western light, the slender shoot against the sunset. And when our family is no more, all of his unborn brothers dead, every niece and nephew scattered, the house torn down, his mother's beauty ashes in the air. I want you to stand among strangers, though young and ephemeral to you, silently keeping the secret of your birth. Unborn brothers dead, every niece and nephew scattered, the house torn down, his mother's beauty ashes in the air. I want you to stand among strangers, so young and ephemeral to you, silently keeping the secret of your birth.
When memory repeats its prosecution. Neither the sorrows of afternoon, waiting in the silent house, nor the night no sleep relieves when memory repeats its prosecution. Repeats its prosecution.
sorrows of afternoon, waiting in the silent house, nor the night no sleep relieves when memory repeats its prosecution. Neither the sorrows of afternoon, waiting in the silent house, nor the night no sleep relieves when memory repeats its prosecution.